Beginning. All right, we're gonna start out side-by-side comparison between the Kettle pizza and what's the name of yours?
The Oomi Kura.
Oomi Kura. So Nick has prepared us a jalapeno popper
Correct.
pizza. So see how it goes. Sitting at about 700 degrees.
Pretty cool, you got fire coming out the tail end of it.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is keeping our eyeballs on it. At least on mine, the back is gonna be what cooks the quickest.
Yeah.
My peel skills are horrible.
It's all in the wrist.
Our angle is probably really horrible for this video. Oh well.
No, I think it looks good.
Still see that fire just on top?
Yeah. It's not as good as I want it to be, but
Just adds time to your cook thing.
yeah. The little spring in there that must have worked its way, not as much tension, so it keeps flopping closed.
So on that, do you have to rotate it quite a bit, or?
I usually rotate about like 3-4 times.
You have to move this pizza away because that's pretty hot.
Oh, bubble. Could be worse, could be better.
We're about two minutes in.
2 minutes in. I just undid everything I did there.
I can see his is nearing completion.
Yeah.
Yours is still kind of raw.
I mean, there's bubbling.
And he's starting to lose temp.
Yeah, that is the problem. This thing just eats through wood chunks. I tried that cowboy lump. I found some big pieces in there, used that as my base, and then I had to put a good 5-6 pieces of apple wood on it, and I mean decent sized chunks.
Yeah.
I think it'll burn you.
A little more color.
And he's right on the stone. I want to say his was closer to his actual flame source. He's got that flame climbing over it, where mine's counting more on just the heat, not that actual flame.
Right now, the only thing he's got to worry about is that spring.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably about 650 right now. Yeah, the flames are kicking out the back. Oh,
Yeah, that's probably about good. Thinking.
Total time 3.5 minutes.
It's all good.
yeah, it looks. Boom.
Next.
Let me go grab that little fan. You can combat a little bit of airs here. I just noticed I used it on Friday and just forgot about it because I was like, oh, I'll make some pizzas Friday or whatever. And
You just move those weights. I didn't have all the bags filled. So he's got this storm coming in.
I've noticed, like, with this thing, if you have a little bit of a draft, it helps a lot.
I mean, I can see I was getting good flame before. Now you can.
You're losing it. Yeah.
Yeah, about 625.
You're about 4
I'm
minutes.
gonna have to add more wood after this pizza's done. Doesn't look as dark, but I mean it's bubbly. It probably. Yeah, that's sizzling. Yeah. Now for the fun part.
Oh yeah, now she's got that flame off.
This is the only downfall with this setup.
Now you want me to lift her?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. I'll be cool.
That's not as bad as I thought it would be. You really don't want to be doing
Okay.
it with food on it though.
You got the lighter grill grate.
Yeah,
The one I've got is the heavier gauge steel, so when I pick it up like that, it's really
well, right, and
heavy.
I have the 3-piece, but I think it's warped a little bit.
Yeah.
So the center section that's removable is popped out a little bit, and I didn't really like that.
I
For
prefer
trying to
the-
move pizza. What I need to do is, and you gave me one, and I forgot about it. It's rusted.
Oh,
So is get a grate, cut it, and that way all I need to do is lift the lid off.
right. That's right. I gave you that used one that I had.
Well, are you at where you need to be?
Yeah, yeah. We're good to go.
Where are you at?
We're climbing. We're gonna be climbing.
You,
Margarita pizza, made by yours truly. Homemade sauce, crust. Everything we've done here today was correct. You've made your own.
Yep,
sauce
made our own
from
crust, sauce.
So we noticed total time for you is about 3.5 minutes. Total time for him,
Yep.
5-6 minutes. Judging by the way it looks, they both look pretty good.
We'll see. We had a little more of a delay to get it on than I was hoping for. I noticed
Yeah.
as I get that wood on, you want to get it in there pretty quick. I was sitting at temperature for what, 5 minutes ish.
Yeah.
So I mean, it does eat fuel. And yours is pellet based.
Yep, pellet based.
I think we may get this done before the rain.
Oh, we're not going to get it done before this airplane.
No. We'll push it a little deeper in so I can get part of it actually over the plate. Yeah, that's sitting at 600. But my wood has taken a light. Come on.
Chris?
Oh, is that barely fit in there?
No, I can't rotate because it's.
Teamwork. Don't need you ruining my amazing pizza. It's burning it 'cause you can't rotate it.
What's your temp at, Matt?
Sitting at about 600. What I did do though is I push the pizza, so I put it on a pan further back, so it's actually over
Right
over the flame now instead of leaving it off.
That just means you're going to have to rotate it more.
Rotation, right? I'm really horrible at this.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And the rain begins.
There you go.
Total time for you this time, 3 minutes again.
Some days I've had it where you have like real consistent times, and other times it's a little bit longer.
Sure. Let's see how we looking for Matt. Probably put on the other side.
I would. You know what? I want to go this a little bit longer. It might be done, but.
Alright, so you're done,
Yep.
right? How do you quench a fire on this? Or you just let it die out?
You can let it die out, or you close the valve, which probably isn't gonna work.
Which normally that's how you do it. And for you,
I'm gonna say that's done
show the people in the world without
without spilling it.
Yeah,
There it is.
all good.
It's time to eat.
All right, the finished product. So there's the margarita off the Weber and the one off the pellet. I forgot the name already.
Kira.
The Kira. And then the jalapeno popper, one off the Kira, and the one off the Weber kettle. Time to dig in. All right, let's. All right, Jamie started off. This one on the Weber.
Whatever. Okay, that's this.
That's good. Now, we did have some issues transferring it to a pan, so I think this crust ended up thinner. It's done, not crunchy though.
No,
I agree.
Good
Yes.
flavor though.
it's a little more chewy, but the flavor, yeah, flavor is really good.
All right.
And we're gonna take a bite of.
All right, Nick just wants to tear that whole piece up. All right, now the one off.
Thanks. Sorry, Matt. I'm gonna give it to Oomi.
Crust was a little better,
The Oomi.
a little thicker, but I mean, I don't know if we can see that. A little more of the doneness in there.
It's got a nice crust.
All right, now we've moved on to my recipe. We topped it off with some basil. Which one do you have first?
I've got Nick's.
All right, I believe that was this one. Cheers. I mean, this has a lot of moisture in it. You know, we got fresh mozzarella, we got tomatoes, and even that sauce I have. So, and we've given some time. It's probably been what, been 10 minutes since we pulled it off. So it's the crust not as firm as yours, thinner than yours.
That's really good.
And we beat out the storm. I think we got in here, we got everything in, and then it started raining. Supposedly, we're gonna have some hail and damaging winds. We'll see if that happens.
See what happens.
You wanna try the other one? You guys
Yeah.
just like it that much?
Yeah, we're just,
Tear it through it?
just forget about it.
All right, one off the kettle.
Whatever. Pretty close.
My crust
Your crust
is
is a little.
solid, a little more solid.
Yeah.
Say it's a little more dry.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more time on yours with this pizza.
Or if you didn't put it on the grate, we just put it right under the stone.
Right, and that was the issue too. I pre-made mine on the grate on some sort of cooking pan, so that probably messed up because this is a stone. But
Yeah, awesome. They both turned out really well.